Hello, my sweets. Welcome back. Today we're making some sweet plantain chips. Do you prefer the sweet ones or the savory ones? It depends. Let's get started. So to start, we're going to make our salt water solution or saline solution. So to a bowl, add in your water, to that some salt, give it a stir and set it aside to dissolve as you prep your plantains. Here I have my nicely washed plantains. We're going to peel it beautifully and then we will begin slicing, dicing, and cutting them up. How is everybody doing this beautiful day? I am doing just fine and I hope everyone is too. So the type of plantain you want to use is the one that is half ripened and half not, like the one I'm peeling right now. You can see, although it's beginning to turn color, it still have a bit of green to it. Okay, so this is the type you can use. It'll still give you the sweet taste, or you can use one that is fully ripened but not soft, because if it is too soft you would have a hard time cutting or dicing, and also when it is in the oil it'll become sticky, it'll stick together. But if you want it to be singles like mine, then yes, these are the type that you want to use. So the first method is using your knife to slice it like this, which we all have knives at home, and ensure that your fingers can always feel where the knife is. That way you do not cut yourself. That is one knife skill you want to have, okay? And you should get equal portions for the most part, okay? It will not all be perfect, but it'll be close enough. Or you can use your peeler like this to just slice them, and it makes beautiful even or equal slices. I also have this shoestring slicer that you can use. I love the crunchiness that the chips that I make with these gives me. If you love sweet eating things and you love crunchy things like me, try this. But if you don't have this, you can slice them and then use your knife to cut them into smaller pieces as well. So these are the sizes that I got with that. With this, you can slice it directly into the oil, or you could slice everything and then transfer it into your oil. So let's begin. We're going to begin with the shoestring type. So ensure that your oil is nice and hot. Drop your plantains into it, and with these they tend to stick, so you want to stir to kind of separate it as best as you can, and then add in your salt water. This will flavor your plantain chips like none other, okay? You can add the salt once it's done, but I think this way is healthier and more delicious. Tip: as you keep adding your salt water, your oil becomes salty. So be careful in adding the salt water to each batch. Always do one batch with the salt water, the next batch skip the salt water, and then do it for the next one. But it all depends on how much salt you're adding. If you feel it is not salty enough, you can add just 1 spoon or 2 instead of the 3 that I started with. And the sliced up ones, if you slice it before adding it, it gets a bit hard because now you have to use your fingers to separate, to drop it. That is why I always prefer to slice it directly into the oil, and it makes my life easy and it'll make your life easy as well. Because I always make my own plantain chips at home, when I am not in Ghana, I'm unable to enjoy the plantain chips that they have in the supermarkets. Let me know your experience. Are you like me? Do you prefer to make your own plantain chips? I mean, I could take one plantain and make chips just to enjoy for the day because it happens quickly, okay? And as I said, I prefer slicing it with my mandolin slicer directly into the oil. It stays separated for the most part and it happens quickly. If you don't have one of these, I picked it up off Amazon and I'll leave the link for you to do the same. It is amazing. You can use it for other things, not just plantain chips. So here is the second way. Today's special twos goes to Godisas Ernest Dazi and Madonna Boy. Thank you for always watching and engaging in my videos. Finally, we're just going to use our peeler to slice them directly into the oil. Growing up, this was the plantain chips that I know. They called it kikli and they used the knife to cut it. But thank God we can all afford a peeler, so our life would be much easier now. Make your own plantain chips at home and enjoy knowing exactly what is in it. Okay, but if you're in Ghana, you can support our small business brothers and sisters that sell it in traffic. It is just as delicious. When making the sweet type, the plantain is soft. It's a little harder to work with the sweet plantains than it is to work with the green plantains. So appreciate the people that make it readily available for us to purchase. Absolutely delicious. So it is ready. Now all that is left is for us to serve and enjoy. Did you enjoy today's recipe? Would you be giving it a try? Let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed me until now, I do want to thank you so very much. Why not let me know where you're watching from and I'll give you a special too in our next recipe. Until I see you in the next one, stay safe, keep loving each other, and remember that the love of God and family is life's greatest blessing. And guys, ke onamini ochemi sweet mahabotu. Bye. Sending money any other way? Tap Send is the way to go. Download it today and use our short code SWEETTEAM to get a $15 bonus when you send your first 50. So the person you're sending it to get an extra $15 on us.